often ask me, what is dynamic emotion focused therapy, also known as DEFT? While DEFT is a comprehensive treatment that incorporates many evidence-based therapeutic elements, I also like to say it's a therapy in progress and process, as both clinical and intuitive skills are needed in any given therapeutic moment. Theory is always our best approximation of reality and not reality itself. Once we can clearly identify the client's hopes, and I say that plural, for therapy, which sometimes can't be determined without awakening a compassionate interest in the desires of the self, we then propose a path to healing which involves both partners, namely caring attention to what is occurring from moment to moment related to bodily sensations, thoughts, and beliefs that impact the work, the state of the therapeutic relationship, and signals of rising emotions. The deaf practitioner is seeking in every moment to attune to what might be called the emotional mother lode. Mother lode is an old Mexican mining term, an apt metaphor because we're mining for buried affect, feelings that have been cauterized during traumatic childhood relational experiences and have been frozen in time due to dysregulated shame, anxiety, and guilt. I sometimes tell my clients that our feelings are our friends, some of the best friends we'll ever have. Yet often our feelings become fossilized and recede from awareness due to a myriad of self-protective strategies known as defense mechanisms. In practicing this work, the therapist develops a quiet, abiding conviction and passion about the healing power of the emotional experience and connection. We can then more consistently guide our clients towards an intent focus on underlying feelings as an alternative path to counter the client's fears, self-devaluations, and despair. Here is a quick snapshot of the key elements we teach to therapists at the DEFT Institute, using live session recordings, lectures, skill-building role plays, and individual supervision. In DEFT, we focus upon and invite intense unconscious affects to rise to the surface of awareness in an attempt to integrate them to help heal trauma. We seek to be sensitive to shame dynamics in all our interventions, especially as we address the exquisite vulnerability underlying defensive process. We demonstrate how to regulate and restructure toxic types of anxiety, shame, and guilt. The therapist engages to the fullest extent possible to help catalyze compassion for self. We attempt to create safety through embodied as well as verbal attunement. And we learn how to track somatic experience and relevant cognitions from moment to moment. We seek to form collaborative, egalitarian partnerships in which both therapist and client can learn from one another. And we wish to highlight adaptive strength significantly more than pathology. We place a high priority on therapist authenticity, creativity, and intuition, and we intend to nurture our unique personal gifts. We attempt to employ vivid language and metaphor to bring the therapeutic process to life and to heighten its impact. Since the whole self of the therapist is our instrument and catalyst for change, the DEFT training and community actively attend to the therapist's state of well-being and regulation. Self-compassion needs to extend in both directions within the therapeutic dyad. Thank you for your interest in dynamic emotion-focused therapy. Please feel free to visit our website and learn more about our events and our training programs.